Say the Lord God, He's my shepherd. I shall not want. Lord, you make me to lie down in green pastures. I be independence, Jamaica. Push up your right hand, so. Push up your right hand, so. man, Crazy J there represent for J. Brian. Hey, hey J. Brian, you lock down the whole of TikTok, you know. Yeah, man, you have the whole place love. J. Brian, you lock down TikTok. How you bring all of the news, you bring the good news, you no talk when I go so. How who have all of the facts, and talk up for all of Jamaica. I make sure go live for the people, for them hear the good things. Hey J. Brian, are you some people, them no like, when them see you, them a cut them eye. J. Brian just tell them say, evil worker who know better go away. J. Brian, you lock down the TikTok. How you have the whole TikTok locked. How you bring all of the news. Me say the good news. Me say the true news. Them no like you for that. Them no like you for that. J. Brian, you have it locked. Me say you have it locked. The whole of TikTok. Hey, let me tell you something, man. J. Brian is a youth where you can depend on. Yeah, man. Them man they give you fucks. Them man they not come talk when I go so. You understand me? And that's why I'm have it locked. J. Brian you lock down TikTok. Everybody have your back locked. Over TikTok. That's why them send all the gift them. Them send all the gift them. When you want all the credit, you will get all the credit. Because we believe in you. Me say we believe in you. Yeah man, no doubt about it man. Crazy J, representing for J. Brian. Listen!
Good morning. Happy Saturday morning. Happy Sabbath to all the Sabbath keepers. A very pleasant good morning, one and all. Happy to see some of you are here. I don't typically come on Saturdays, but because I'm trying my utmost best to get the watch hours that are required by YouTube, I have to put in some extra work. So if it's even for an hour, we'll be here for class. Not true? Can everybody agree? If it's even an hour? Miss Mel Crooks, I said, Dre, you look so cool, sir. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for the compliment. Good morning to my moderator, Trem. Good morning, Lavone Nation. Good morning to you. Good morning, Jean Jarrett. Good morning to each and every one who are locked in. Doreen Bennett, waving right back to you. Thank you guys so much for joining. As I say, morning, Donna, big up TikTok, big up on yourself. We won't be long this morning. I don't normally come on a Saturday morning, but as I said, it is a requirement by YouTube to get the hours. You need a certain amount of watch hours, and the sooner I meet the target, then I will become monetized. So thank you for the few of you who are here, if it's even for an hour. Unknown Galley says Saturday good. I walk during the week. Interesting. But I'm on weekdays 9:30 a.m. to 12 noon. And I'm going to try to put in some extra work on the weekends so I can achieve my watch hours. Big up yourself, Brat. Morning all on TikTok. Good morning once again to all that are on YouTube. A very pleasant Saturday and happy Sabbath to each and every one. Good morning, Alma Martin. Big up yourself. Good morning, Paula Sadler. I see you, my darling. Excuse me. Now, let us see if we can jump right into some hot topics for this morning. A lot has been happening in the hot corner. The hot corner is where you find all that's happening here in this country. And so the first thing that we want to delve into is what's happening down there in Trinidad, because based on what we are seeing, it seems as though our brothers and sisters down there in Trinidad have been slapped with some tariffs. And I'm seeing where the Laborites are rejoicing and saying how much Anju Holness has been doing a superb job, and Jamaica is not on the list. Yes, Trump slapped the Trinidadian authorities. Thank you, Brat. Yeah, man, come over YouTube. Over YouTube, I mean, the graphics, all the good things are here. So while you're on TikTok, and I appreciate the love on TikTok, you can only hear what's happening, but I would love for you to get the visuals as well. So if you guys can come over to YouTube and get the visual and support the numbers, that too will be awesome. So for those of you who continue to show the love on TikTok, it's fine, you can stay here. But if you want to see exactly what I'm talking about, then YouTube, it's where it's at. Good morning, Brat. I see you with your fancy face. But anyway, Trump imposes tariffs on Kamala. And I don't know if we ought to agree that there is no loyalty when it comes on to the Republican administration, but this certainly does not look good for Trinidad. Trinidad would have opened its borders, opened its doors for for the United States to intervene, and many have said that Trinidad have left the Caribbean vulnerable, because when CARICOM stood together, deciding not to have a military base in our backyard, Trinidad decided to go against CARICOM and acted according to the Prime Minister on the interest of her people. And so many are saying that it is a little unfair to know that she would have complied with the United States government, and for the government a few months in to impose 10% tariffs. And I heard Trinidad is not the only CARICOM nation. I think Guyana and the Bahamas as well were slapped with some tariffs. Good morning, College D. Good morning, Empress Madge out of St. Bart's. Big up on yourself. Thank you guys for locked in. Eagles View podcast. Big up yourself. Eagles View is saying Trinidad did open them airspace to let in the United States. Me not sorry for them. Trump double crossed them backside. And it is, I mean, it's just the truth. They would have caused CARICOM to almost fall apart. To go against all the nations that make up CARICOM would have decided not to allow the United States to come within the airspace of the Caribbean to get into Venezuela. And Trinidad allowed the United States to set up a base there. And it is so unfortunate, morning walk good, it is so unfortunate that despite they would have done all those things to facilitate the United States, here we are witnessing tariffs being imposed. And one might say there's no loyalty, but none of us know what the deal is when these leaders go behind those closed doors. None of us knows. And when I look at this situation, could it be that Miss Kamala Prasad Bissessa, the Prime Minister of Trinidad, could it be that she didn't give in to what Donald Trump wants? I believe that this woman is a smart woman. I remember they were having almost the very same crime numbers that Jamaica used to have. And according to her, Kamala Prasad Bissessa, according to her, it seems like she would have used the United States. Watch me now. It seems like she would have used the Trump administration to get some help. Can you guys tap up the screen over TikTok? This no look good, don't make the people them win me. But anyway, if you notice what she did, she came out and said that the reason why she allowed the United States in Trinidad's airspace within the region is because her country is having a crime problem and CARICOM was not helping, or CARICOM don't have the means to help, and she wanted help. And the Rowley government, the former administration, the PNM, did a poor job in curtailing crime and violence in Trinidad. That's her excuse. And so while CARICOM agreed not to open the airspace for the United States, she, according to her, acted on the best interest of her people because she wanted to bring in whatever technology the United States have to curtail crime and violence. And it seems as though she would have gotten those fighting materials to curtail the crime, the technology, all of those good stuff. And it seems as though now that she would have gotten the security help to curtail crime in Trinidad, she washed her hands from the United States. Could it be that she didn't give in to what Donald Trump wants? Could it be that she played her part and got something out of the United States? And in return, what the United States wanted or hoped to achieve, it did materialize the way Donald Trump wanted. And so to get back at Trinidad, tariffs were imposed. Because I don't understand how could a nation complied with all that the United States requested. And even after complying, they would have imposed taxes. Good morning, Mikey. I see you. Big up yourself. Michael Chin, blessings. Good to see you. Me over YouTube now, come see what I go on YouTube. Well, one has to ask, what is it that Jamaica would have agreed to? Because we're not in a no shape nor form or class when it comes on to Trinidad. And persons are saying, how is it that Jamaica is exempt from these tariffs? And you have to ask the question, what is it that our leader, the leader of Jamaica, Anju, Holness, would have agreed to for us not to be on that list? Guyana is on it, the Bahamas is on it, and so too Trinidad. But Jamaica, we are not asking or wishing for anything bad. We certainly don't want no tariff. But what is it? What was the deal that Jamaica strike with the United States for us not to appear on that tariff list? Many are saying that a lot of Jamaicans are complaining about their visas getting taken away. And it is being said, Jamaica, that the Prime Minister of Jamaica would have went into some agreement, and that agreement because of the nurses and the police officers, the doctors, the brain drain. Yeah, many of our public sector workers are being lost to the United States. What the Prime Minister did, this is what the streets are saying, that the Prime Minister would have asked of the United States, yeah, to restrict issuing the amount of visas given to the Jamaican people. And so many persons who would have applied for their visas are stuck in a system waiting for a date for months, if not over a year now, and they cannot get the time to go to the embassy. And if and when they do get that date, they are often turned down. It is alleged that the Prime Minister of Jamaica have signed a deal with the United States to limit the amount of visas given to the Jamaican people. In addition, we see where the TCN deals are coming into effect. Could it be because the Jamaican government, Anju Holness, would have signed to these requests from the US, why we are seeing Jamaica exempt from that tariff list? It is a possibility. It is a possibility. And I'm also seeing where the minister down there, I think his name is Dave Tanku. I love my Caribbean politics, so I'm very versed at what is happening in my region. But if my memory serves me right, I think I saw an article explaining what is happening. And there were some aspects in that article where, yes, man, Dave Tanku is his name. US slapped Trinidad and Tobago with 10% tariff. And Dave Tanku blames the People's National Movement for negative listing. So what the new administration of Kamla Prasad Bisesa is basically blaming the opposition PNM, Keith Rowley's party. It is their works over the number of years while in office, why the Trinidadian counterparts were placed on such negative listing. You know, the opposition gonna always do what it has to do. And now that the government changed in Trinidad, they are going to put the blame elsewhere. It is happening right here in Jamaica. Over 3 terms, the Labour Party in administration, and they continue to blame the opposition People's National Party. And that's why I often say, I never know, is so the PNP powerful enough that even while in opposition, we in the People's National Party continues to run and lead the country. Well, Jamaica, as I said, I won't be long for this morning. I'm just trying to get some time requested by YouTube. I have to have certain watch hours. And so I won't be long for this morning, probably an hour or so. And I crave your indulgence and your support for the next hour so that we have. I have to build up some watch time. It's a request by YouTube. And so I don't often come on the weekend, but I'm here. I have to put in some work. Now, the next hot topic that many of you would have seen, the Laborites are asking that, and I have to laugh when I see it, I have to laugh. The Laborites are asking that instead of building schools, they want the next airport in Jamaica to be built, and it should be dubbed the Anju Holness International Airport. And when I tell you, Jamaica, that labor rights are illiterate and dunce, many don't believe me, you know. The Dr. Anju Holness International Airport. These are some of the things that they come out and tell the people, you know. At first, one is to be built in Negril. Then we hear one going be down a Vernam field. They're all over the place. And now they're gonna build one and name it the Dr. Anju Holness International Airport. Well, I don't know how they plan to achieve that with Mia Motley's scarf hanging over his shoulders. I don't understand how Andrew is going to achieve this. And the Laborites have absolutely no shame, you know. Watch him with, me say them use AI and them so dunce that they don't even know how to take them time and skim through the artificial intelligence. So they take off the blouse off of Mia Motley, the Prime Minister of Barbados, and they put it on to Prime Minister Holness. So you want to replicate the Prime Minister. You plan to put me a scarf around your neck and hoping that you would get some credence. This not look good in Jamaica. But I like them ambition though. The Laborites are playing catch up and they are very ambitious. You are freezing. I don't know. Is anybody hearing me? Okay. Paulette, look, Swabia said me a freeze. Paulette, maybe you need to restart your phone. Everybody seems to be hearing me pretty well. But anyway, these labor rights, they are quite ambitious. Yes, the Dr. Anju Holness International Airport. I wish them well. I wish them well. Eagle's Viewpoint is saying that you are fine on YouTube, Dre. Yeah? My moderator, Trems, is saying that I am fine, no freezing. So, Paula, I would advise you, yeah, Paulette Swaby, to wheel and come again. Log out of your account or turn off your phone. Everybody is hearing me except you, all right? I am very good over here, according to the viewers. Now, let's focus, students. I'm not sure if you guys came across, and I don't know, it's so alarming, Jamaica. And it is now making the rounds. According to quote-unquote political analyst, Dr. Nadeen Spence. I see Dr. Nadeen Spence has entered the chat when everybody seems to put on them phone, left it gone charge. Nobody in the WhatsApp group, nobody now look on the message. The incident happened, not come out of it, but she's adamant. Maybe they told her that the talking point must continue. So she's continuing to advocate for this leaked voice note within the People's National Party. And I don't know why they keep calling her political analyst. I don't know why they're labeling this woman as a political analyst. Nadeen Spence is a full-blown Laborite. I wonder if you don't hear me. Nadeen Spence is a full-blown Laborite. We don't need no evidence to prove that. Persons even make reference that she put in her bid to get the J.C. Hutchinson Northwest St. Elizabeth seat. For whatever reason, she didn't qualify to get it. Andrew Morris got the nod instead of her. And when I see Nadeen Spence come out and talking about whoever was on the voice note have blocked their chances for political representation. Lady, anybody on the voice note where you hear the tell us that them want be in a political representation? Huh? We never heard from Nadeen Spence when the member for Central Kingston came under fire by Rosalie Hamilton, one of the Labour Party councillors, and she would have exposed what is happening in the Ministry of Labour and Social Security concerning her Member of Parliament. With all of those nasty attacks and with all of those nasty bad words that came out of the mouth, exposing Donovan Williams, the seriousness and the corruption, yeah? This political neophyte Laborite woman, Nadeen Spence, she is going to add her 2 cents, because that's what it is, you know. She is going to add her 2 cents in the chat when nobody's talking about non-PNP voice note. If it was something that is damaging, then we could understand. Everybody have them war room that them strategize and talk. Yeah, and we are going to expose some this morning. Many persons are in these WhatsApp groups and they are registering their concerns. So there's absolutely nothing wrong, yeah, with what got out of a People's National Party WhatsApp group. That is the least of concerns to Jamaicans. You know what is concerning to Jamaicans? Because you need to go and sit, you know. You need to go sit down, Dr. Nadeen Spence. I'm going to tell you, yeah? Because you don't have any form of reputation, Dr. Nadeen Spence, at the University of the Hospital. You don't. No, you don't. You need to first tell the people of Jamaica why the students of the university continue to register their disgust where you is concerned. Huh? Well, Jamaica, I don't even know how to put it. I don't know how to put it. But something transpired at the university hospital. Yeah? And it is shocking. It is shocking. And I'm getting to understand that Dr. Nadeen Spence is at the root of it all. Jamaica. Based on what is circulating on social media, Dr. Nadeen Spence have some explanation to give to the people at the University of the West Indies. What I am seeing here, when you see Dr. Nadeen Spence come out, you know, and still talk about PNP WhatsApp group and messages, as if the same thing don't happen in the Jamaica Labour Party where Rosie and Donovan is concerned. The absolute worst. I don't hear of no form of corruption and no conspiracy to corrupt coming out of the PNP WhatsApp group, but it has came from the Jamaica Labour Party. Rosie distinctly came out and said that they continue to take out those food packages, hundreds of them that is supposed to destined for Western Jamaica for the average poor survivors of Hurricane Melissa. And they have those packages being dispersed by caretaker. To show you how them nasty in the Labour Party, you have a sitting councillor. Yeah? And they undermine the sitting councillor to give caretaker down there in Raytown packages to distribute to undermine Rosie. You understand? And when they're done, they want to speak of the People's National Party. Totally unacceptable. Top up the screen, TikTokers. Let's go, let's go. Too many of you are here. Quiet. Keep the taps going. But I am going to expose something this morning. And then we are going to know exactly who Dr. Nadeen Spence is. Because it is clear, that the Laborites, them have to keep the story going. And it seems that they run out of options. They don't know where or what else to do. So, of course, they're going to continue to speak. So every hour on the hour, they come out, one after the other, to speak on this voice note. Well, I want to know is who she bring come a Yui, come pop gun pan at the University of the West Indies. Allegedly. It is alleged, Jamaica, that she's at the root of something major that transpired at the University of the West Indies. Yes, I hear they call gunman to come on campus, and the students at the University of the West Indies were so disgusted by her behavior, so much so, Jamaica, that they had to protest to get her from the faculty. Oh, no, hear about it. Judge, Jamaica people, when you see Nadeen Spencer come out and speak, she has no credibility to speak on anyone in this country. Big up yourself, Dr. the Most Honorable Orin Cole. Good to see you, sir. Don't forget I'm on YouTube. You need to find me on YouTube. The Dre Bryan Show. Over here is where it's at. Yes, Jamaica. I want to hear about it. Gun draw up a Yui. Yes. And based on who was there, she is at the helm of it, allegedly. And so, when they would have discovered what the cause of the issue is, the students at the University of the West Indies, Mona campus, decided that she has to go and she must go. And so, Jamaica, was about Dr. Nadeen Spence. So when you see she come, and I make it seem like she's holier than thou, and I ridicule others in the People's National Party for their behavior, first speak about yours. Jamaica, look and see how the university students registering their disgust at Dr. Nadeen Spence. Take a look at this. You all heard that? Who are you, Nadeen Spence or Nadeen Spence, whatever you choose to call yourself these days? Who the hell you think you are? Huh? To hold a candle to anybody in the People's National Party. Let me remind you, Nadeen Spence, Nadeen, but me Nadeen. Let me remind you, it is no fault of the People's National Party that they rejected you from Northwest St. Elizabeth. It is no fault of the People's National Party that you never get a seat despite the numerous attempts and the attacks on the People's National Party. And you continue to do. The people of Northwest St. Elizabeth has rejected you time and time again. From me no know, me take from me see all for your mouth, me know your mouth think. Eh? About political analyst me foot. Your behavior is atrocious. You're not supposed to hold no candle to nobody at all. Yeah? You're not supposed to come hold no candle to nobody because your reputation not so clean at the University of the West Indies. Mona people, them, the students up there are disgusted by your behavior. Quite disgusted by your behavior, Nadeen Spence. So you just go sit one side. Kindly sit one side. Yeah? Jamaica, words are now reaching me. There are evidence now based on what was just sent to my newsroom. This incident seems to be a reality. Jamaica, based on what was sent to me and what is being presented on social media, here is an individual who have came out publicly. Shaquille Floyd is the name, and Shaquille is saying, I was the one the gun was pulled on. Nadeen has no credibility. Backside. See it here, Jamaica, me telling you said things are going where Nadeen Spence is concerned. She compare internet and compare news station are going like she's holier than thou. See, an individual is coming out and speaking bold. I was the one the gun was pulled on. Nadeen has no credibility. And it is because of this situation where a gun was involved, the university students decided that Nadeen must go, and they broke out in a protest. Yeah? So breaking news. Here we have concrete evidence of the individual at the time where Nadeen Spence was at the helm of a controversy where a gun was pulled on a university student on campus. Yeah? You are a political prostitute. That is what you are, Nadeen Spence, according to the chat. Not me. The chat is free to register their concern, and they are referring to you, Nadeen Spence, yeah, as a political prostitute or a Hutu. Yes, a Hutu. For those who would have watched that documentary, we need to know the difference between Tutsis and Hutu. The Tutsis were good people, and the Hutu them were the problem that create the genocide in Rwanda. And many persons are getting it wrong, referring to persons as Tutsi. When you are Tutsi, you are good man, you're on the right side. When you are a Hutu, go and watch the movie and make the distinct comparison. The Tutsis were the decent, good people of Rwanda, not the Hutus. The Hutus were the ones going around and murdering over 1.8 million. The genocide, yeah? The Hutus. And we are making a mistake referring to people as Tutsis. Tutsis are good sitting. When you are called a Tutsi, that tribe in Rwanda are good people. Them are the Hutu them were the problem. Yeah? So you, Dr. Nadeen Spence, when you're going to call out individuals and register your disgust, look in the mirror. And as I said before, the odor that is coming from your mouth, yeah, just looking at it on the screen, I can tell you, mouth think. Just looking at the visibility and the sight and your appearance, you come off my screen, you see, because if I follow Nadeen Spence this morning, she take up the whole of my time and me no come fit tarry a Saturday and me want to go and market go pick up some things and me want to go do me ear and do the things them. So we no come fit tarry long this morning. I'm just here to, build up some hours. It is a requirement from YouTube before I become monetized to put in some extra hours. And that is what I'm actually doing. I crave your indulgence and thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. The next thing that is in the hot corner, the hot topic that many persons are talking about, the Prime Minister of Jamaica has done yet again. It's not surprising. Another disgusting act. Yeah? And a lot of persons are of the view that it's only doom and gloom we preach over on the Dre branch. No. It's not doom and gloom. But the government is yet to show the Jamaican people something good that they are doing for them. Not true. So it's not that we are preaching no doom and gloom over here. We are just exposing what this government has been doing to the people of this country. And so the Prime Minister, yeah? Morning, Marlon Nelson. I've never heard of that name. Marlanda Nelson. Pretty unusual name. But anyway, big up yourself. Welcome to the Dre Bryan Show. Jamaica. Are you aware that the new social housing program is once again in a negative light? Yes. The new social housing program is once again under scrutiny based on individuals reaching out and asking, why is it that the government of Jamaica, they continue to attach deeds that taxpayers' money were used to do. Why is it that this administration, the Holness administration, continue to take away the dignity of Jamaicans? Good morning, King Miller. Big up yourself. Good to see you, sir. Why is it that the government of Jamaica continue to take away the dignity of its people? Are you aware, Jamaica? The Prime Minister declares that he don't like to give and take picture and videotape it and put it up, and it take away from the dignity of individuals. But are you aware that the new social housing program, is once again under scrutiny? And when I show you what the government of Jamaica has done, you are going to be taken aback. Jamaica. When I look and I see that the government, would have issued some free houses, the new social housing program. This don't have nothing to do with Hurricane Melissa. It's a different program. The government would have stamped. When you go to some old-time church, like the Baptist, you go to the Baptist church, you see them have a stone engraved into the building stating the year and the first deacon or pastor of the church, and it is there for how many years? Well, the new social housing program that the Prime Minister continues to use as an initiative to get sympathy, make it seems like he's caring for the poor. I am seeing Jamaica where many persons are registering their disgust. Why is it that the Prime Minister continues to attach his name to these homes inside and outside of the walls of these recipients? I think it is tacky. I think it is a constant reminder of what he would have done. I believe, Jamaica, that this is a distasteful act. It is. It is a distasteful act. Can you imagine? Can you imagine, Jamaica? Let me see if I can pull up what is being the center of the controversy today. I wanted to look and see how the Prime Minister continues to remind individuals, that they were once in need. Here we have the Observer reporting, that they would have donated a house to a poor in need. And if you read what it says, this was built by the government of Jamaica under the new social housing program and handed over to Mary Jane John Brown by the Most Honorable Anju Holness, ONPC MP, Prime Minister. Can you imagine Jamaica? So every single new social house that he would have issued, he have to put his name on it to take away the dignity. Eh? Why put a plaque on individuals' home to constantly remind them they were once in need? Now I want to ask the Labour Party. Yeah? See there, let me put it up big and bold so persons can see it. See there? This unit was built by the government of Jamaica under the new social housing program and handed over. We blot out the recipient name because you know we don't want nobody take advantage of. It was built by under the government of Jamaica under the new social housing program and handed to Mary Jane by the Most Honorable Anju Holness, Prime Minister. You look at this. How dehumanizing. How much more dehumanizing can this be? No, I want to ask you, how much more dehumanizing can this be? Well, I know I can always count on the opposition because the opposition continue to play their part. And I just want to take the time out to encourage His Majesty opposition, the People's National Party under Mark Jefferson's golden leadership. The Labour Party has known absolutely nothing named peace since September 3rd. The opposition continues to hold the Holness administration to an account. And so, Jamaica, I want you to listen to the spokesperson on social welfare. You listen to what the opposition has to say, Dr. Angela Brownberg, concerning this matter, where the Prime Minister continue to attach a plaque on individuals and recipient home that he would have handed over to constantly remind them that they were once in need. Listen to Dr. Angela Brownberg.
Is a release from the People's National Party Media Unit.
A home is not a billboard. And this practice of the government of dehumanizing individuals by placking their homes is just not right. So today I am condemning this practice of affixing permanent plaques bearing the Prime Minister's name to houses built under the new Hope social housing program. Honestly, this dehumanizing act that trades the dignity of poor Jamaicans for political promotion is just really wrong. Every Jamaican deserves a safe roof over their head. Yes, but no Jamaican should have to pay for that roof with their privacy and dignity. A home is a place of refuge, pride, and peace. It is not and should never be a billboard. Yet that is exactly what this government has turned these homes into, a permanent advertisement announcing that the people inside were once in need. What a shame. When you put one person's name on a house that is actually paid for by all of us, you send a dangerous message. You tell struggling families that they should be personally grateful to an individual instead of being assured of their right as citizens. Worse, you mark them. You expose vulnerable mothers, children, and elders to stigma and public scrutiny for the rest of their lives. That is not social protection. This is branding, political branding.
Visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica PNP.
And when you're not done, you have persons out there asking for more from the opposition. The opposition has not dropped a single ball when it comes on to this Holness administration. The opposition continue to hold this government to an account, and I want to encourage them this morning. Dr. Angela Brownberg went a little further. Let me see what I can pull up from what was also said by Dr. Brownberg. Look at this, Jamaica. We all can be in agreement. A home is a private refuge, pride, and peace. It is not and should never be a billboard. Yet, that is exactly what this government has turned these homes into, a permanent advertisement announcing that the people inside were once in need. What a shame and disgrace. Just when you thought you would have seen and heard it all, we are once brought back to the fold. You are take people out of a quagmire. You're helping them, and you have to affix a plaque to constantly remind them that they were once in need. That is the mantra of the Labour Party. Morning, Bolo, big up yourself every time. Good to see you guys. Make sure you follow Bolo page. You know, Bolo is one of them that bring the truth and the facts. Open your eyes. Morning to you, sir. Good to see you. Dr. Angela Brownberg said it so well. Let me just bring it up so persons can actually read it for themselves. We share the sentiments. A home is a place of refuge, pride, and peace. It is not and should never be a billboard. Yet, that is exactly what this government has turned these homes into, a permanent advertisement announcing that the people inside were once in need. What a national disgrace. This is nothing shy of a national disgrace. Can you imagine? You're saying that you're helping the poor. And I remember he came out vividly, and say how much he don't like to give something and take picture. He don't like to give something and attach his name to it. I wonder who is advising the Honorable Prime Minister. Who is advising Prime Minister Holness? Because you mean to tell me that nobody on film team we are advising. I wonder if Sharon here Webster. Last time I checked, she was an advisor to the Prime Minister. So I want to know if Sharon here Webster, nobody couldn't pinch whoever is doing these things and say, no, it is sending a bad message. You mean to tell me, say, no advisor to the Prime Minister couldn't pinch him and tell him, say, Prime Minister, I don't think you should attach your name to this, you know. It is a stain. You look at this. You look at this. Eh? This unit was built by the government of Jamaica under the new social housing program and handed over to Mary Jane by the Most Honorable Anju Holness, Order of the Nation, PCMP, Prime Minister. What a shame and disgrace. And you ask a Laborite this morning if they don't see anything wrong with this. And of course, in true Laborite fashion, 1 p.m. and they don't realize say at 12 midnight, the country is in darkness. Come Jamaica, we take a break. We soon come back.
Hey, 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 hey. Tiny can, big time chill. Pink on ice, that little thrill. Crack it open, sipping clean. Cooler vibe, call it Juneteenth. Juneteenth, strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Sip so sweet, summer running through ya. Tiny can, big splash, yeah, hit sooner. Juneteenth, strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Sun on skin, shade on deck. One coat twist, kiss on your neck. Low key kick, bright red dream. Little bit wild, real life steam. Whoa, Juneteenth, strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Sip so sweet, summer running through ya. Tiny can, big splash, yeah, hit sooner. Juneteenth, strawberry tequila cocktail cooler. Hey, 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 oh, oh, hey. Tequila cocktail cooler. Hey, 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 oh, oh.
Listen, I came out of the house this morning, and as I stepped on the road, my shoes start to give way. My shoe failed me one foot, and then as I stepped in studio, the other foot No, you're laughing. You think it's a joke. Look here, folks. Look at this. My shoes have turned... Jesus! Listen, why you do me that, Clarice? Oh my God. My month ended tragically. Folks, look at this. Not one, but two. Look. Why you keep doing me that? Oh my God. Clarice? Man, God, I'm no longer Miss Clarice. Please go with Clarice. Listen, why they do me that this morning? Clarice, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get
These are always fun.
But
I'm crying for a good reason. But Karik is going to school, so we wish him nothing but the best.
yes, I mean,
And we hope that he'll come back.
stop it. Stop. Listen, Hortense, you know, it's Hortense that set me up. Hortense that set me up this morning. But I'm gonna get you. What did you want? Come on, girl, get it together. Really? Listen, my shoes turned into a flat. My shoes. I've never seen this before. I could understand one. Why are you doing me like this? OMG, listen.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the Dre Bryan program. And just before we went on the break, we were registering our disgust with the Holness administration in terms of stamping, a constant reminder to all those individuals who were once in need and dependent on the government. The new social housing program, all the recipient, those homes are being marked with a plaque stating that these individuals were once in need. And the government intervened. Why is it that you continue to take away the dignity of individuals? Morning, Joanne Gibbs, big up yourself, my darling. Don't forget I'm on YouTube, Joanne. Give me some support on YouTube as well. The Dre Bryan Show, we're actually live now. It's a shame and it's a disgrace. It is a shame and a disgrace, my people. Once again, the Labour Party have found themselves in a predicament. But I'm not surprised. It is in their nature. I am not surprised, Jamaica, as it is a part of their nature. Jamaica, it is that time when we speak a little about agriculture. Agriculture, Jamaica. Well, Andy, how are this? Jamaica, how are this? Breaking news, Jamaica. What is this? Jamaica, the breaking news keep coming in. This time, Jamaica, incoming news from the Labour camp. So when they feel as though all is well over Labour Party, I am getting some exclusive this morning. Jamaica, I want to go on in the Ministry of Education. It was just brought to my attention that Dana Morris Dixon and the Ministry of Education have been sued. Yes, and Peter Champagne is representing the individual. Wallanda, let me see if I can delve into what is happening here. You know, we have to vet our news on the Dre Bryan program. Let me see exactly what is happening here, Jamaica. This is an exclusive. Let me bring it up. Breaking news, Jamaica. Breaking news. Let me see what is happening here. Well, here is a letter from Peter Champagne, King's Counsel, JP. And the letter is saying, this is regarding Miss Kesia Carr, the Chief Executive Officer of the National Parenting Support Commission. So she's a CEO. This is to advise that I have been retained by Miss Kesia Carr relative to a letter dated the 9th of July 2026 purporting to dismiss her as CEO of the National Parenting Support commission, mighty God, this is getting serious. My instructions from my client are as follows. 1, she was engaged as chief executive officer. Yes. Under a contract of employment dated the 7th of July. Just a second, people, because this is getting serious. Let me read in real time, you and I. She was engaged as chief executive officer under a contract of employment dated the 7th of July, 2023, for a term of 3 years running from the 10th of July, 2023 to the 9th of July, 2026. Clause 10 of that contract provides that renewal is subject to a performance evaluation of at least 75%. Ms. Carr's evaluation scores have at all times exceeded that threshold. The chairman's letter of the 9th of July 2026 informed her that her contract had expired and would not be renewed. No resolution of the commission was passed authorizing or approving the non-renewal of Ms. Carr's contract. The commission as a body had no knowledge that this course of action was being taken. Mighty God, this is getting serious. It follows that the decision communicated in the chairman's letter of the 9th of July 2026. However, it came about that whoever within government may have approved it was not a decision of the body in which the power to make it is vested. So then get rid of the woman and they didn't fire proper protocol. It gets worse. In the circumstances, the purported non-renewal of Ms. Carr's contract of employment, as communicated in the chairman's letter of 9th of July 2026, is null, void, and of no legal effect. I am instructed to require that Ms. Carr be permitted to return to and resume her duties as Chief Executive Officer with effect from Wednesday, the 22nd July 2026, failing which she deserves and reserves the right without further notice to the Commission of the Ministry to pursue all further steps as may be available to her at law. Yours faithfully, Peter Champagny, KCJP, and the letter was sent. This lawsuit was sent, to Senator the Honorable Dr. Dana Morris Dixon, Minister of Education, Youth, Skills and Information. A copy was also sent to the Permanent Secretary, Miss Dr. Cassan Troop, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, and also members of the National Parenting Support Commission. So what we have here, Jamaica, the Ministry of Education fired the CEO, Miss Kesia Carr, for no reason. She would have signed a contract for 3 years from 2023, July, to 2026, July. So nothing wrong with that. But the clause within the contract states that the only way you can fire that CEO is if her average, when you are in an establishment or you're working for the ministry, a team will often come and evaluate you. Teachers don't know what me attack. Oftentimes the ministry come and they evaluate you. No, so it go. Well, she as the CEO, a team would often come and evaluate her. And if her average is below subpar, I think in the letter it states, the clause states, if you keep on getting an average less than 75, then they have the power to fire you. But the letter is saying that every single evaluation of Miss Casey Carr, the CEO, she exceeded that 75%. That means the woman do her job. Could it be, Jamaica? It seems like Miss Casey Carr now fall in line within the party lines of Labour. I mean, I hear say she's a staunch Laborite too, you know. Me hear say I did. What the former MP for East Hanover name? Dave Brown. A Dave Brown ex-girlfriend. Yeah, you know not now hide. And you know the people are going to send me everything I need to have a case. Yeah, well, the woman retained Peter Champagne as her lawyer. And based on this letter, Jamaica, based on this letter, the Ministry of Education has acted contrary to law. This is an exclusive, Jamaica. Huh? This is an exclusive, but guess what? It gets worse. It gets further and further, Jamaica. But the views, them now match up with the likes. No, me I ask the two, almost 300. No, Jamaica. Me know Saturday. I mean, I normally come on Saturday, but no, man, I don't have to go on a little better than this. Me now utter another word out of my mouth until the 280 that uno tap up the like the stream, no people. Like the stream, man. Me not nothing more.
They represent for J. Brian. Hey, J. Brian, you lock down the whole of TikTok, you know. Yeah, man, you have the whole place locked. J. Brian, you lock down TikTok. How you bring all of the news, you bring the good news, you not talk when I go so. How who have all of the facts, and talk up for all of Jamaica. I make sure go live for the people. For them hear the good things.
Tap up the screen, everybody. Like that live.
Them no like when them see you, them and cut them eye. J. Brian just tell them say, evil worker who know better go away. J. Brian, you lock down the TikTok. How you have the whole TikTok locked. How you bring all of the news. Me say the good news. Me say the true news. Them no like you for that. Them no like you for that. J. Brian, you have it locked. Me say you have it locked. The whole of TikTok. Hey, let me tell you something, man. J. Brian is a youth where you can depend on. Yeah, man. Them man they give you fucks. Them man they not come talk when I go so. You understand me? And that's why I'm have it locked. J. Brian the lockdown TikTok. Everybody have your back lock. Over TikTok. That's why them send all the gift them. Them send all the gift them. When you want all the credit, you will get all the credit. Because we believe in you. Me say we believe in you. Yeah, man, no doubt about it, man. Crazy.
Pull up. Yeah, man. Can anybody in the chat tell me where the likes have reached? Over 200. Yes, man, we have to get into that frame of mind. Thank you, Gazetta Headley. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, we have to get in that frame of mind. You see, when you like up the YouTube, it helps for me to be monetized. Big up yourself over TikTok. Tasha, what you say? Me nah kill you, darling. Oh, me fi kill. Come on. You're killing me in a good way. Not true. The live funny. The live is funny. Is who that no Dr. Orin Cole over YouTube? Listen, if Dr. Cole can't find himself over YouTube, Dr. Orin Cole over YouTube, anybody can find J. Brian program on YouTube. See Orin Cole in the chat there. Big up yourself, Comrade Orin Cole. Good to see your uncle. I know when we open up the phone lines, you can just call. I soon present the number on the screen. Good to see Dr. Cole over here. 280 odd persons so far. 210 likes. Not too bad, but I know the Laborites them over here and them think it hard to tap up the screen. But if you don't think you go come over here, can look up in my morning on a daily basis and not tap up the screen and not make a sad mistake. I rather lock my mouth and play music. So if you don't want that to happen, get into the frame of mind of liking the live. When you say Trems is 134, I thought somebody comment. No? No. This not right. Too much somebody give me too much figures. I'm seeing 287 persons watching. Trems say 134. Mel Crook say 212 likes. No. I'm not uttering another word out of my mouth until me see 230 likes. Then we can talk. Yeah, being behind by 50 likes can work. And not saying another word until me get 230 likes. So uno can decide the future of the program for the rest of the morning. And not another word, uno too comfortable over here.
Yeah, man, Crazy J there represent for J.
One
Brian.
TikTok.
Hey, J. Brian, you lock down the whole of TikTok, you know. Yeah, man, you have the whole place low.
Woo!
J. Brian, you lock down TikTok. How you bring all of the news, you bring the good news, you not talk when I go so. How who have
big up yourself, Brad.
And talk up the all of Jamaica. I make sure go live for the people. For them hear the good things. Hey, J. Brian, are you some people? Them not like when them see you, them a cut them eye. J. Brian just tell them say, evil worker who know better go away.
219. Come on. 11 more to go. 11 more persons. Like up the live. Take me to 230. Jada Jirai is saying 220 to 290 views.
Me say you have it locked. The whole of TikTok. Hey, let me tell you something, man.
222. Keep them going.
Them man, they give you fuck.
8 more likes to go.
You
8 more likes to go.
You understand me? And that's why I'm have it locked. J. Brian, you lock down TikTok. Everybody have your back locked. Over TikTok. That's why them say now they give them
224. 6 more likes to go. That's right, Brad.
Because we believe in you. Me say we believe in you.
227 says Paulette. Dr. Cole said 226. 4 more to go. What you say, Nardi? 235? Then we don't can circle this, man. Yes, man. Watch ya. Trem said 233. Yeah? Nardi said 235. Blessed Woman said, look here no, man. They can't stop the Dre Brian program. They cannot stop the Dre Brian program. I want to say thank you to each and every one. I can tell you that these are my people. Thank you, guys. For me to be monetized on YouTube, I have to have a certain amount of watch time and likes. And I'm halfway there. So if I could achieve that in my first week, I know my upcoming week, I will achieve all I need to achieve. What you say, Eagles View podcast? I should pull up the song. Oh, no, like the dub plate? Big up Crazy J anyway you there, my brother. One more time from the top again.
Yeah, man, Crazy J.
Let's get into it. Oh, no, love the dub plate?
Hey, J. Brian, you lock down the whole of TikTok, you know. Yeah, man, you have the whole place locked. J. Brian, you lock down TikTok. How you bring all of the news, you bring the good news, You no talk when I go so. Who have all of the foxes? And talk up the all of Jamaica.
Pick up yourself, Claudia Hamilton.
Feed them hear the good things. Hey, Jay Brian.
Alrika, big up yourself.
When them see you, them and cut them eye.
Unknown Gallus, big up yourself. Jenny Stewart.
Jay Brian, you lock down the TikTok.
Yvonne Green. Paulette Lewis. Morlanda Nelson, big up yourself.
Them no like you for that. Them no like you for that. Jay Brian, you have it locked. Me say you have it locked. The whole of TikTok. Hey, let me tell you something, man.
Pull up. Big up yourself, Crazy J. You don't know, we can always count on Crazy J for his creative skills on the mixing board. Thank you guys so much for sticking and stay. I really appreciate your loyalty. I really appreciate your support. As I was saying, Jamaica, breaking news, the Ministry of Education just received a lawsuit by Peter Champagne in the care of Miss Kesia Carr, CEO. Yeah? See it there? She is the CEO at a particular section at the Ministry of Education, and they would have removed her from the National Parenting Support Commission as the CEO illegally. And so Miss Kesia Carr, the Chief Executive Officer, got her lawyer involved. And the lawyer, Peter Champagne, have wrote to the Ministry of Education, and he made sure, addressed it to Senator Morris, Minister of Education, Skills, Youth and Information. Likewise, the Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Dr. Kassan Troop, and of course to the members of the National Parenting Support Commission. Based on what the letter is saying and based on what transpired, Jamaica, this woman seems like she now giving to the Labour Party, and if them do something wrong in the ministry, she is speaking out. So because her contract expired, they decided to terminate, not realizing that in her contract there are certain clauses. If she remains above a particular average, because you know them, you assess people, then there's no grounds. She's doing a wonderful job. Why would they terminate the woman and she's doing a good job? Well, Peter Champagne has entered and he has sent a lawsuit to the Ministry of Education, to Dr. Dana Dixon, to Kassan Troop, the Permanent Secretary, and of course, those on the board of the National Parenting Support Commission. What a shame. So it is safe to say Upper Belmont Road now I decide the future of public sector workers. Because all what we would have read in this letter, you don't need eyeglasses to see a politics them a play. It look like the woman now subscribe to the nasty, dirty underbelly motives of the Labour Party. So they realize that they can't go around the woman on certain things. And she's a big Laborite too, you know. Yes, on the ear. A Dave Brown, Eastern Hanover ex-woman. Yes, a big Laborite, my love. And them something you don't feel worry about in the Labour Party. Why is it that the Labour Party so hell-bent and fixated on the People's National Party? Not now going over Labour. Then we can find the things that they're going in a Labour Party, so. Well, Jamaica, the breaking news is Peter Champagne sued the Ministry of Education on the behalf of Miss Kesia Carr. They fired the woman without a reason. and the woman that take legal actions, we will keep you abreast to the outcome of this one. Based on what the letter says, she must be reinstated effective immediately. So we await the outcome of this one. And that rounds up the hot corner, hot topics for this morning. I want to say it's now time for constituency shout out. Anybody think they have an idea who will be featured in constituency shout out for this morning? Anybody? Chat want to say. You know who will be featured in constituency shout out today? Well, and hold it or hold on in no suspense any longer. Without any further ado, my dear people, constituency shout out for this morning on the Dre Bryan Show comes to us from South Manchester. Let us see why. Let's see why South Manchester is in constituency shout out this morning. Take a look at this.
Residents of South Manchester will recall a few weeks ago we did a video and we made representation, we made representation on behalf of the people of the Alligator Pond Division. The gutters to Alligator Pond Road was terrible, in terrible shape. And now we are seeing, in response to the representation, a substantial amount of patching starting from gutters, and it will continue. We're in New Forest here now, but this patching will continue all the way down to Alligator Pond itself. We think this is going to provide a lot of relief for the motorists. Taximen were complaining bitterly about the damage being done to their vehicles. The farmers and fishers who have to get their produce to the markets. Again, the produce was arriving in poor condition because of the road. And myself and the councillor are quite pleased to be able to report today that work is taking place and the relief is in sight for the residents of the Alligator Pond Division. Thank you. And this, of course, benefits not just Alligator Pond, but our adjacent constituency of Southeast St. Elizabeth as well. So it's a good initiative, and we're hoping that this will now quickly move from the Alligator Pond Division to other divisions in South Manchester, which also have terrible roads.
All I can say today is I'm elated, I'm happy that this is happening, and we campaigned on Better with Bunting. This is long overdue, and when our member of parliament advocated for this, videoed the road, sent it to the relevant personnel. This is a result of good advocacy and representation. I want to say thanks to our member of parliament for this. We know that it has been bad, and we have been under a lot of pressure. But the people, thank you for your patience. Thank you for understanding that these take time to come through. Today is a blessed day for us in the Alligator Pond Division, and we'll be more comfortable traversing on this section of the road. And as you have heard it, we'll go all the way through patching to Alligator Pond. And people in the force and other areas, don't worry, because once Bunting is in charge, more work will come.
Well said, well said. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. This, you see, despite in opposition, yeah? Despite in opposition, the People's National Party continue to do the work of the people. I want to say shout out to Mr. TJ Robinson, the councillor for the Alligator Pond Division, for always playing his part as the counselor. And I know that the Member of Parliament, Peter Bunting, continue to support all initiatives. I want to say big up yourself, Councillor TJ Robinson. I love to see when young people step up to the plate in politics. We are proud. We are proud of the councillor for the Alligator Pond Division, and we want to continue to encourage the Member of Parliament, Peter Bunting, despite we're in opposition, continue to do the will of the people. So that's who we featured in constituency shout out for today, South Manchester. And we want to just continue to encourage them as they continue the goodwill and the good work of our dear people. Now, Jamaica, I know you would have waited long enough for this segment, the business promo segment. And in this segment is where I highlight small businesses. So if you have a small business and you want that extra promo, send your information to me via WhatsApp. The number, let me see if I can put up the number on the screen. The number for you to call or, advertise on the Dre Bryan program, 1-876-520-1976. So if you have a small business, it doesn't matter what you do. Whether you are a farmer, you sell in the market, you are a hairdresser, a barber, you do carpentry, you are a plumber, you do construction, you have a small little shop, whatever you do, just AI is taking over. Do a professional poster, send it to that number via WhatsApp, and I will see, and I will give you a shout out for free. Yes, for free, for 7 days. So for 7 days, I will be featuring your business on the program for 7 days. After the 7 days, you and I will enter into an agreement where every month you will now pay. And it's nothing expensive. Me not charge you no 10 grand, 20, 30, 40, 50 to advertise. No. My job is to help you. But in return, you have to help me. So 1 week of free ads, and then after 7 day free ads, then you will pay monthly. And as I said, 10 grand, 20, 30, 40. No. I'm helping my small business operators. All right. So let me see who would have been advertising with us. Let me see who first is there. The first advertiser with us for this morning. Yeah. Let us see who this one comes to us from. Perfect. This one comes to us from Advocates JA.
Head bus stop Thursday, July 30th, Portmore in Jamaica. We come together to pray. We pray for accountability, integrity in the land, good governance and justice, guided by His hand. No more corruption. Let the truth be seen for a better Jamaica. We share the dream, yeah. For accountability, integrity in the land, good governance and justice, guided by His hand. No more
Wonderful, wonderful. So this advertisement, it's a candlelight vigil, and it is not political. No political party no reach out and say, do this on behalf of no political party. It is being put on by the churches of Portmore, Advocates JA. So it's not political, yeah? Make your voice count. So whatever is happening in the country that you are not in support of, whatever it is, on the 30th of July, come on out, starting at 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. The instructions given is to wear white, and you must walk with a candle. Or if you don't, I'm sure candles will be provided. You must come out and register your Disgust Jamaica. So Advocates JA will be putting on a candlelight vigil for Jamaica. So much things are going in this country that is totally wrong. And so we want to join Advocates JA and the churches of Portmore who will be coming out with a candlelight vigil, prayer and worship on the 30th of July. So support them, Jamaica, one more time from the top again so you can know exactly what I'm referring to. Take a listen.
Head bus stop Thursday, July 30th, Portmore in Jamaica. We come together to pray. We pray for accountability, integrity in the land, good governance and justice, guided by His hand. No more corruption. Let the truth be seen for a better Jamaica. We share the dream, yeah. We pray for accountability, integrity in the land, good governance and justice, guided by His hand. No more corruption. Let the truth be seen for a better Jamaica. We share the dream, yeah. In the 10th of July, 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Wear your white, bring your candle, Jamaica. Make your voices count. Make your voices count. Oh. Make your voices count. Oh, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. Portmore people, make sure you all come on out. It's not political. The instruction is for you to wear white. Big up yourself, Auntie Totlin. I see you over here in the chat. Good to see you. Good you all can find me on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. Welcome, Auntie Totlin. Listen, nobody can come between Totlin and the Dre Bryan show. So whatever happened in the past, that will show you a real and true comrade. Teeth and tongue will meet, and we nah be like no Laborite. There goes a true comrade. Yeah, we put aside differences for the greater good. So we want to say good afternoon to Auntie Totlin for gracing the Dre Bryan platform. Thank you guys so much for the love shown thus far. So still to come, we're still featuring some adverts for this segment, and the next advert comes to us from, let me see who else is there. We have Pet One. Pet One keep pushing their advert. We want to say welcome. Pet One Shipping and Courier Services. Shop from all your online platform, whether it's Temu, Shein, Amazon, Walmart, Walgreens, Target, wherever you shop online from. Ship them with Pet One Shipping and Courier Services. They do delivery island-wide, so you can use their warehouse, send it to their address. When it delivered to Jamaica, they will go through the hassle and the bustle to clear it for you and deliver to your home. So get in touch with Pet One Shipping and Courier Services for all your online shopping needs. It doesn't matter where you shop from. Yeah, they will deliver for you. So that's Pet One Shopping and Courier Services. Get in touch with them, Jamaica. They are pretty reliable. They are operating from St. Anne. I would have used them before. All the gadgets that make up my YouTube studio, the lighting, the laptop, the mixer, the microphone, the background, all that was used to set up my studio, I would have shipped with them. And I'm quite pleased. They deliver on time. They check up on all that you are. You know, when you ship with somebody and the date pass and for whatever reason you did a wait and a wait. Oh, me not hear from them. Oh, them not. No. If there's any delay, if there's any little glitches, they call and say so and so, and they let you know what is happening. So personally, I shop with them and I am well pleased. So support them, Pet One Shopping and Courier Services. They operate in St. Anne, but not because them operate in St. Anne. Yeah? Not because them operate in St. Anne means that they don't deliver to you island-wide. Island delivery is available. All right? Pet One Shipping and Courier Services. Quite affordable. I mean, all that I would have received. I don't think me pay $6,000 for my package. The lighting, the mixer, the this, the that. They are quite affordable. Take it from me. So support their small business, Pet One Shipping and Courier Services. Let me see who else is there who continue to advertise with the Dre Bryan program. We have some more advertisers. This one comes to us from LSR Home Improvement. These have to do with commercial and residential construction. So if you are in the diaspora, you make your nice house back at home, you can reach out to them. Their numbers 1-876-332-4638, or you can email them at lsrrepairs45@gmail.com. They specialize, Jamaica, they specialize in roofing, windows and doors, tiling, bathrooms, kitchen, wood and vinyl flooring, drywalls, and much more. So if you are constructing your home, it reach roofing, or you want to just spruce up your house, change the tile, change the flooring, change the window, whatever it is, give them a call, give them an email, and they will be happy to assist you. So that's LSR Home Improvement, a commercial and residential construction business. They specialize in roofing, kitchen, wood and vinyl flooring, dry walls, your bathroom renovation, tiling, windows and doors, and of course, roofing. Give them a shout out, Jamaica. Support our small businesses. The next individual or business to advertise with us, let me see which one is this. We have another advertiser, and this one comes to us from Rocky Point in Clarendon. So White Sands Beach and Rumba Rum presents White Sand Beach Igloo. It's a day beach party. It's going to be a day beach party. So all road leads to the White Sand Beach Seafood Restaurant on Rocky Point. That's Main Street, Rocky Point. The White Sand Beach Seafood Restaurant down there will be hosting Igloo. And you all know when it comes on to Igloo, this party is always successful. So August 16, all road leads to the White Sand Beach Seafood Restaurant in Rocky Point. Fare for this White Sand Beach Igloo Day Beach Party. Special guest artists include Kraft. You know, he is a big hotshot nowadays in dance hall. Mercs, Top Banks, several artists will be passing through. Early bird ticket, 2,500, 3,500 pre-sold. Or if you wait until late, it will cost you 3,500 at the gate or 4,500. Yeah, so get those early tickets now, 2,500 pre-sold, 3,500 at the gate. So that's White Sand Beach Igloo Day Beach Party at the White Sand Beach Seafood Restaurant over there in Rocky Point, Clarendon. Support this small business, Jamaica. Still to come, we have some more advertisers. This is the business aspect of the program, Jamaica. And so we have to give our business all the support that we can. We have some more adverts. Let me pull up some more. This one comes to us, Jamaica, from Miss Darcy Logistics and Courier Services. So shop from all online platforms, whether it be Temu, Shein, Amazon, Walmart, Walgreen, Fashion Nova, you name it. If you use these platforms to shop and you want an address to ship to, Darcy Logistics and Courier Services is the business for you. The numbers to call 876-559-7781. It is also available. You can find them on all social media platforms, WhatsApp, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Your logistic needs can be taken care of by Miss Garcia Logistics and Courier Services. So all the online shoppers, whatever you shop and get, and you're wondering who is cheaper, who is affordable to get your stuff here safe and reliable, Miss Garcia Logistics and Courier Service is the business that you want to contact. Whether it's Temu, Shein, Amazon, Walmart, Walgreen, Fashion Nova, Forever 16, whichever of the platforms that you would have shopped, and you wonder who can deliver your package to Jamaica, check out Garcia Logistics and Courier Service. Once again, the number 876-559-7781. Hit her up on WhatsApp, TikTok, Instagram, and or on Facebook. Big up yourself, Miss Garcia Logistics. Up next, we have a few more to go. Just thank you guys for your patience. This is what I do. I help upcoming business to give them a space with extra promotion. Another one, Miss Garcia's Fabulous Home Decor, operating in Falmouth, Trelawney. So all those families that want to spruce up their home is the business that you want to get in touch with. When you want to match your curtain with your bedspread, when you want your matching towels with your rugs, you name it, all home decor and much more. Yeah? Garcia's Fabulous Home Decor in Falmouth, Trelawney, they do delivery as well. So if you see something that you like and you can purchase it, no worry how it gonna reach, man. They do delivery. They're also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. The physical structure is in Falmouth, Trelawney, but they're on social media. So whatever is posted, you can choose and shop and buy them online, and they will get it to you right here in Jamaica. That's Miss Garcia's Fabulous Home Decor. So when you want your matching bed linen, match with your curtain, match with your rug, match with the towel, everything that you need for your home, yeah, your kitchen, to just give it that extra spruce up, shop at Garci's Fabulous Home Decor in Falmouth, Trelawney for all your home needs. All right. The number to call once again, 876-562-4246. That's 876-562-4246. And we have two more to go, two more advertisement for this segment. I want to thank everybody who continue to, advertise with the Dre Bryan program. This one, Jamaica, comes to us from DJM Visa Solutions. Yeah? So Miss Denisha James Mullings, DJM Visa Solutions, all those prospective candidates who want to travel, you want your visa, she has the experience, and this is an online business. The number to call or contact, she's also on TikTok, the number to contact, even on WhatsApp, 1-876-859-3380, making your dreams possible. She's reasonable, affordable, and reliable. All your Canada and visa needs. The visa application services, just DM her for a cost. Some of the possible questions that they would ask time to time, you name it, she will guide you accordingly. So that's DJM Visa Solutions. And this business caters to all those prospective persons who want to go to the embassy, whether it's tourist, business, or student visa, much more. Get in contact with her, DJM Visa Solutions, Miss Denisha James Mullings. You can contact her at 1-876-859-3380 or send her an email at jamesmullingsd@gmail.com. That's jamesmullingsd@gmail.com. Once again, DJM Visa Solution, your US and Canada visa application services. Reliable, affordable, proven worldwide. Check her out, DJM Visas Solution. All right, guys. So I think that's all the advertisements that we have for this segment. It's my pleasure to advertise. Get in touch with me, guys. The number to call to contact me, 1-876-520-1976. I have two more, and then we can wrap up this segment. Thank you guys so much for your patience and your time. So just two more to go in the business promo segment. This one, Jamaica, comes to us from Modern Textures and Design, where details comes alive. Yeah, man. So for those persons who want to remodel their room, the fancy ceilings that everybody is getting into, whether it's your office or your bedroom, your kitchen, whatever the makeover is, ceiling framing, sheet rocking, knockdown, skim coat, trowel on, fine finish painting, Modern Textures and Design is the business that you need to get in touch with. The number to call, 876-464-7592 or 876-889-1417. So for those individuals who want to put in the fancy lighting, the fancy room, what you call it now, ceiling framing with the sheet rock, all of that fancy stuff, they specialize in that. So shout out to Modern Textures and Design. Yes, man. Call them, hear them out, get a quote, a quotation from them, and I'm sure that you will be pleased. Once again, Modern Textures and Design, their number to get in touch with them, 876-464-7592 or 876-889-1417. Big up Modern Textures and Design. And finally, the final advertisement that we have for this morning. This one comes to us, Jamaica, from Central Kingston. Yes, man, Central Kingston. This is a wonderful business. It's called Double D's Clean, Pressed, Ready. School uniforms, ironing services, neat and crisp finishing, care for all fabrics, hygienic and reliable, on-time services, affordable rates. The number to call, 876-493-3245. That's Double D's Clean, Pressed, and Ready. So for those parents who, have the kids them to send back to school, can't bother with the ironing and the cleaning, it's operating in Kingston, Jamaica. Get in touch with them if you want to iron your pitney them uniform to send them back to school. Send them to wash, clean, press, get them ready back to school. Double D's Clean, Pressed, Ready is the place for you. And I think I also have a quotation. Let me see if I can bring up the quotations. Yeah, man, I think I've seen it right here. Yes, perfect. I got it here. So let me see if I can bring it up the price list. Cheap, man. Start if you want to just iron a blouse, it's 300. Shirt and blouse, 3.5. But here is just a breakdown of the cost. Don't have to go right through, but you can call the number to get the quotation, 876-493-3245. It's operating from Kingston, Jamaica. Double D's Clean, Pressed, Ready. The price list is there. So get in touch. If you want iron 5 uniform, it's 2,750. You understand? It's just an affordable business, quite reasonable. 5 straight uniform, 2,000. Yeah, look at that. 5 khaki suit, 2,250. Khaki pants with white shirt, 2,100. 5 straight skirt with blouse, 2,100. So it's quite affordable. You understand? And we have to give these small businesses a chance. Get in touch with them. They're operating from Kingston, Jamaica. Double D's Clean, Press, and Ready. All right, so it's quite affordable. The number to call, 876-493-3245. All the advertisement that we have in this segment for today. And we're going to it's my first week on YouTube, and I think I'm getting the gist of things. So just send me those messages on WhatsApp. Let me put up the numbers once again so you guys can advertise with me. Yes, 1-876-520-1976. But just before I wrap up this segment, I have to put up my disclaimer. So let me put up my disclaimer, right? I think it is important for this segment for me to put up my disclaimer. And my disclaimer, Jamaica, let me remove the number so you all can read and see exactly what I'm referring to. So my disclaimer goes, advertisements featured on the Dre Bryan Show are paid promotions. The Dre Bryan Show, its hosts, producers, and affiliates are not responsible for any transactions, disputes, losses, or damages arising from products or services advertised. All right? Viewers are encouraged to conduct their own due diligence before engaging with any advertisers. Fair enough? Fair enough, chat? Tell me if I'm fair enough. Because at the end of the day, I am not going to be held responsible for any bad experiences from these businesses, all right? I'm just providing a service, and we are all human beings. And I know how individuals are. They will go say, oh, a Dre Bryan program is seed pan, and you recommend me, and you this, and you that. Next thing you know, I may get blamed for what I don't know. So this is my disclaimer. Advertisement feature on the Dre Bryan program are paid promotions. The show, its host, producers, and affiliates are not responsible for any transactions, disputes, losses, or damages arising from products or services advertised. All viewers are encouraged to conduct their own due diligence before engaging with any advertisers. I think we all can agree to that. Not true? What happened? Oh, YouTube quiet, so. Where you guys at? One of the YouTube? No, sir, the people I'm just quiet for me, so the chat now go up. Me not see nobody I respond. Chat no all right? Moderator one of the. Me know say TikTok good. Can me say Opal like up the live. But me not see nobody a comment over YouTube. Is the live still active on YouTube? No sound no quiet bad. Trev say we there. Nordy say I'm here listening. Big up on yourself. All right, them did it. Ivan Stern say we good. All right, my moderator is there. Moderator say them good. Well, Jamaica is that time. I thought I would have done an hour, but it seems like I would have given a full show nonetheless. I want to thank you guys so much for sticking and staying with me today. So, my favorite part of the program, is to wrap up with the donkey of the day. Can anybody guess and tell me who the donkey of the day is? Huh? Me not even go make no guess. The donkey of the day, Jamaica. The Prime Minister. The Prime Minister. The donkey of the day. Yeah. How can you continue to put the people of Jamaica in a situation where the needs of the people continue, to not be met? Can't meet the needs of the people. Yeah, and you keep on promising, you give them something, you have to affix your name. It's an embarrassment. So once again, the donkey of the day is the Prime Minister, Anju Holness. And for reasons being, the new social housing program, it takes away your dignity. Why put a plaque on individual home to constantly remind them that they were once in need? I think it is deliberate. I think it is wrong. Reality check say your studio looks good. You want to see me over YouTube? As a Laborite, I appreciate that from you. But anyway, Jamaica, don't forget, TikTokers, you can come over YouTube. I'm wrapping up the program now, though, but just telling you, it's the Dre Bryan Show on YouTube. You know where to find me. The video will be uploaded in a minute when I wrap up. So you can always go back and rewatch. It has been an excellent program. And as the program comes to an end for this afternoon, we wrap up with the donkey of the day. And the donkey of the day is, of course, the Prime Minister. For reasons being, that plaque that he gave to the poor and needy to constantly remind them that the house given to them, they were once in need. I think it's wrong. And I agree with Dr. Angela Brown-Burke. It is a constant reminder that the recipient was once in need. Who is advising the Prime Minister? It is poor and it is distasteful. So nobody come sue me When me call nobody the donkey of the day, the donkey of the day is a Jamaican expression that we use to describe individuals who need to pull up them socks. Simple as that. So for those who love to send out lawsuit, it is just a light-hearted moment. All right? Donkey of the day, Anju Holness, for reasons I would have just explained. Jamaica, it was my utmost pleasure being here with you this morning. Thank you guys so much for the love and the support. Yes, man, I really didn't know that I would have had a full show this morning, but I managed to pull through. And so I want to say thanks to all of you for joining me today. Of course, tune in daily where you will find a little bit of everything for everyone. Yeah, get your friends and families to watch. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms, including Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Yeah, remember to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Let me know what was your favorite part of today's show. See you guys tomorrow. Yes, I will be on tomorrow once again at 9:30. Yeah, where we'll do it all over again. Let us continue to look out one for another. And of course, let us continue to champion the message of the People's National Party. The word is love Jamaica. Good afternoon and pleasant viewing. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for the support. Take care and see you guys tomorrow. And we'll do it all over again. Blessings, all right? The word is love Jamaica. Take care as we wrap up from this segment. Good afternoon, Jamaica.
Yeah, man, Crazy J there, I represent for J. Brian. Hey, J. Brian, you lock down the whole of TikTok, you know. Yeah, man, you have the whole place locked. J. Brian, you lock down TikTok. And you bring all of the news. You bring the good news. You no talk when I go so. And who have all of the facts. And talk up for all of Jamaica. And make sure go live for the people. For them hear the good things. Hey, J. Brian, are you some people? Them no like. When them see you, them a cut them eye. J. Brian just tell them say, evil worker who know better go away. J. Brian, you lock down the TikTok. And you have the whole TikTok locked. And you bring all of the news. Me say the good news. Me say the true news. Them no like you for that. Them no like you for that. J. Brian, you have it locked. Me say you have it locked. The whole of TikTok. Hey, let me tell you something, man. J. Brian is a youth where you can depend on. Yeah, man. Them man they give you fucks. Them man they not come talk when I go so. You understand me? And that's why I'm have it locked. J. Brian the lock down TikTok. Everybody have your back locked. Over TikTok. That's why them send all the gift them. Them send all the gift them. When you want all the credit, you will get all the credit. Because we believe in you. Me say we believe in you. Yeah, man, no doubt about it, man. Crazy J, representing for J. Brian.